I'm real excited. Just, trying to prepare myself to perform the best on Friday.
Time just start crawling these last couple of days, or what are these last couple of days before the first game?
It's really just getting prepared for Friday, mentally and physically, going out at practice and sharpening up your technique and tools to prepare yourself for Friday.
On top of everything else, you got to wait till the end of the day on Friday. You guys have a full day, or you go to class, or what are you guys going to do on Friday?
It's kind of the same game routine that we have, and I don't have classes on Friday, so we go.
Going to be, on top of all the other weight, that going to be, you guys do it a lot, but that's going to be a hard day to wait till 8 o'clock.
We've had a lot of late games last year, so kind of got that feeling of how it is on a late game.
When you look at Washington, you don't know the quarterback's going to be and stuff like that, and a lot of guys talk about playing to the scheme. It seems like maybe a little bit more of a challenge. How do you take that when the quarterback that you're playing maybe has never played a college game before?
Really just going out there preparing myself to perform on Friday. It's not really I'm not going to perform any better, any worse based on who their starting quarterback is. It's about how I prepare during that week and during this week, and how I watch film and how I go out there and prepare myself for it.
Is that what you guys do every week? Is it more about the scheme, or sometimes if a team has a really good quarterback, do you have to pay attention to certain things, or is it just really you're just kind of focusing not even on who that guy is throwing the ball?
Mainly about the scheme. If they got a great quarterback or a good quarterback, now we know that our technique needs to be tighter. We need to play tighter coverage because he could fit the ball into smaller windows and things like that. But it's mainly about the scheme and how we prepare ourselves.
What was your first game? Did you get into Michigan State, or was it later in the season you played your first game that year?
Later on in the season, San Diego State.
San Diego State, okay. What do you remember about that moment, kind of making your debut, and what that experience was like?
It was exciting, but then I remember that first play, I was on kickoff, and they actually returned it for a touchdown. So I kind of felt like, dang, I just started my first game, and they scored a touchdown on me. So
was it your fault?
No, it was our whole group. So yeah, technically it was.
What obviously you got two corners backing you guys up that neither of them have played in a game like this before. What do you tell those guys about how to be ready for this and what they're going to experience on Friday night?
I just really help them prepare during this week with their technique and through the scheme and getting the gist of things. And we're all athletes, so on Friday they'll show up and perform.
What is your guys' confidence level in the cornerback group? Obviously, you got the two experienced guys and no experience behind them. What kind of confidence do you guys have in this group?
We're confident. We're always going to go out there confident. We're not going to be perfect, but we're going to keep preparing each day and trying to get better each day.
There seems to be a long-standing tradition now of true freshman corners getting a chance to play. What did you tell Tyler when the coaches told him that he was going to get a shot this year?
Just talk to him, really. He's a great athlete, and I just really try to help him with learning everything and keeping everything in perspective. Just working every day. So he's going to go out there and perform based off of him.
Could you tell pretty quick when he got here that he was the guy that might have a chance to have an impact right away?
Yes, he came out here and he started picking up on things, and he was performing well. So
most of the, you I think were in that boat. Jonathan, Brandon Thompson didn't necessarily play a ton as true freshmen, got to play a little bit. When you look back, did that help your career, just getting that experience a little bit as a true freshman?
Yeah, I feel like it just kind of kick-started me into my sophomore year. Freshman year, I got a lot of game experience, so when you're in practice and you're making plays, it's like not really the same as if you make a play in a game. So just really getting that experience when I was a freshman really helped me.
Was that the first play they scored, or just first game?
The first game.
Return.
I'm not really sure.
You talk about responding to adversity, so there you go. After that, it turned out okay for you. So.
Yeah.
All uphill from there.